She'll get there eventually.
Good morning from somewhere in the middle of Sussex. It is a beautiful day outside, but we're here for a very fun reason. Before I tell you about that, can we just please explain to me, why, how and where do Airbnbs get TVs from like 2008? Just why? How are you even still alive and how do you look so perfect? I have TVs that are 3 years old that are more better than this thing. Although clearly safety protocols were a little bit lax in the early 2000s. About -1 degrees outside. Puts on t-shirt essentially made of holes. So the reason that we're here we're in Sussex, aren't we?
East Sussex.
We're in West Sussex. The reason we're in West Sussex is for this. Too big for you. It's a freaking monster truck. This is the Grizzly. This is the biggest monster truck in the UK. I mean, if you're on Tinder, come on. This is your profile pic right here. And we're here with James, who is the proud owner of this absolute beast from...
It's late 80s.
The best era.
It was bright pink originally. It was called Heartbeat. It was rolled, rebodied Heartbeat of America, black, blue and chrome. Rolled again, and that's now how you see it as Grizzly, bright red. Also, yeah, I don't quite know what I've done with my hair, but apparently it looks good from the back. So if we just do the rest of it like this, I'll look cool. It is running on a, what's the cab? It's a Chevy Silverado, single cab.
There you go. Single cab Chevy Silverado. This is an original, well, I don't know why I'm telling you. We've got a man here who knows everything. In East, West, North,
Sussex.
South Sussex. Geography, skills. Quick rundown of this truck, just to give you an idea of how ridiculous this thing is. Do you know how tall it is?
It's 12 foot high, 14 foot wide.
That's like a bus. Look at the size of these tyres. Guess how much these are. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. How much?
£3,000 per tyre.
Per tyre. So when you're, complaining about getting to Halfords and paying 50 quid for your Fiesta, just be thankful.
Exactly.
A V8.
V8, Chevy V8, big block, 454 cubic inch. Biggest they make.
All the torques.
Oh yes.
All of the torques. Check this out. Now I've not seen this on anything before. This stops the entire truck. That one thing. And we have a brake pedal inside that is enough for...
It's about this big enough for both feet.
And you will need both
Oh,
feet.
you will need both feet, definitely.
And the way this works is what? It stops the actual
Transmission
drivetrain.
brake, yeah, so this stops the drive train. If you press it hard enough, you'll get the rear wheels spinning backwards.
That is life or death there. Well, your life or death, we'll be fine. It's obviously a 1980s truck, but you've kept it in original condition as best as you can.
Yes.
So this is running on a good old classic wishbone suspension, which I don't think we see in England.
Not very often.
Yeah,
no.
that is but architecturally speaking, is that the right word?
It's good enough.
Design-ishy.
Yeah, yep.
That's beautiful. Now this is not exactly been on a diet, has it?
Oh, good. No, definitely not.
Modern day monster trucks are designed for jumping.
Yes.
This one's designed for crushing.
This one's designed for crushing. So the truck weighs in the region of about 7.5 tons.
That's a proper weight. But most of it's unsprung.
Unsprung, yeah. So it's beneath the suspension there. So it's very stable on the ground because it's wide. It won't tip over. The
PSI on these will give you a guess in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
10 psi.
10 PSI. So what do these bad boys do?
Not a lot, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
They're just struts?
They're pretty much, yeah. They'll move millimetres as you're going around.
Really?
That is it, yeah. Same with the leaf springs there. Millimetres they move. Purely your suspension is in your tyres.
That's why we have them at 10 PSI.
Exactly. Give you a bit more comfort. That's all it's there for.
We got some military grade stuff on here.
We have axles, suspension, and the transfer box is from a Second World War troop carrier. They use them on these trucks.
You see, that is how you reduce the carbon footprint. The idea of today is we're going to do a bit of getting used to driving the truck. We're going to go over some mounds and drive over these two very unfortunate looking cars here. And we're just going to have a bit of fun. It's adventure time. We're in Sussex, the sun's shining, the weather's beautiful and blue. I'm wearing an absolutely inappropriate t-shirt underneath, which means I'm going to be freezing. Let's go have some fun. Inside, you can see we've got what appears to be a steering column, but it actually isn't. It goes down to a hydraulic. Is it a motor?
Yes.
A motor down there.
Yeah.
So we've got a hydraulic motor down here, which comes down to just under the transmission there, because then there's no steering column to snap. Inside, roll cages, bucket seat, nice and simplistic. And yeah, that's the inside of a freaking monster truck. Yeah, I've got a peanut head. It's peanut head. We're in. Cool. It's rocking and rolling, sir. I can see.
Should we move you forward one? Is that better for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So through the gate and up through the middle of the field for me. Then give the turn. Go. This is where you may find it bumpy, we'll see. Round to the left at the top. And just ease it down with this one because it's quite a sharp turn back up through the middle. Lovely, get that initial turn, then back on the gas. Go on. At the top here, we'll come round to the right. Then we're going to try and do our reverse parking into our garage. Right, you are in reverse, sir. Try and get yourself back into that garage.
I can't see my wheels.
Let's stop there for me. 2 thumbs up.
We're in?
We're in. Right then. Thank you. She'll get there eventually. It's like a mini workout for your arms.
It's literally reaching out your hands.
Oh yeah. Round to the left, and we will go up onto the mound this time. So let's try and stop your front tyres at the mound. Slow down, slow down. Out your window so you can see your tyre. That's it. Try and stop your front tyres right at the top. About there. So you're right at the peak of that mound now.
Yeah.
So it's going to simulate when we go up onto those cars. So you've just got that.
You just got sky.
Yeah, exactly. Just give it a little dab of gas.
Yeah.
Perfect. Back up through the middle again for me. That's it. Go on, up you go. So we're trying to stop with your front tyres on the roof of those cars if we can. That's it, a little bit more left. Go on, trust me, go left.
Yeah.
Trust me, go left. Perfect, now straighten her up. Keep going. Perfect. Pose for the camera.
You're right if I step out the window?
That's fine, yeah.
You're not going to get in trouble here?
No, that's fine.
The next picture's me.
Get on the ground. Oh! All I want you to do now is just give it a tiny bit of gas just to get the front end to come over. That's it, just use the brakes. Lovely. All the way around the outside. Go. Go on.
Monster trucks. Done. We had bloody great fun. I'll tell you one thing, if you watch it back on that clip, there's a bit where I'm going up this straight, and I'm like, oh, we're on a straight, and then we hit a bump, and it literally ripped the steering wheel out. I'm not joking, it's like the car went, not for you anymore, bitch.
Yep, pretty much, yeah.
Thank you so much, that was
You're
an
welcome.
absolute pleasure, sir. And we just had a little chat off camera, but this is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I want to end it here. If you just tell people someone who's going to come and do this next, and I just love this.
We've got a 75-year-old lady coming in about an hour's time who's totally blind, and she's coming to drive Grizzly.
What an absolute legend! But this is such a visceral experience. You can understand why somebody, even if you couldn't see it, you're going to feel everything, including going over every bump. And the cars, you'll literally be able to send. I know it seems weird, but you can feel everything you're going over, even though you're up in that cab above all of this. You can feel everything. And how they race these.
Oh, yeah, they're crazy.
Ooh, absolute
crazy.
machines. So there you go. Monster trucks in the UK. It's a thing.
It's great. As I say, when it's wet, it's a totally different experience. You get it drifting back end out. If you give it enough weather, you'll get it doing donuts as well. The mud is just flicking off these tyres. 9 times out of 10, it's coming in the cab, so you wear most of the mud, but it's part of the experience. But
That's
yeah,
what
it's
slow-mo was invented for.
Yes, yeah.
Amazing. What a great day.